Spielman has been a farm worker all her life. Tilling the land is hard work, and working more than 9 hours can take its toll on the body, says the mother of 4.
I've been working on the farm for 22 years, and the weather can be harsh at times, and the body can get very tired.
There are more than 500,000 farm workers in South Africa, and agriculture contributes to about 3% of the country's GDP. In the Western Cape, there are about 120,000 workers in the sector, with the majority being women. Conditions are often harsh, says agricultural experts.
Yeah, the structure of the rural economy has not changed at all. So by and large, what happens in rural areas in South Africa still serves the interests of largely men and especially white men. So both in terms of race and gender, the rural economy doesn't work, which is why there's such high concentration of black female poverty in rural areas, especially if you're a woman farm worker.
Shabudin says despite the critical role women play in food production, they still lack access to basic services and education. Spielman says she feels her plight has significantly changed since the dawn of democracy.
Before Mandela, we did not have a lot of rights or access to decent housing. Now we have electricity and warm water. Everything has changed for us.
So what the post-apartheid era has brought, for the first time we've got formalized rights in terms of laws aimed at protecting the rights of those who live and work on farm, supposedly including women. But the reality is that the competition that is brought about in the context of rejoining the global market has exerted a lot of pressure on farmers to seek for ways to cut their costs. And one of the areas that they've concentrated on in the context of other inflexible input costs has been labour.
But Spielman says despite the changes, she has not had any promotion in her 22 years, but feels that as a farm worker, she is no longer a silent citizen.
We now have more rights, and I do feel free at other farms. There are bad labour practices and farm workers are oppressed, but here I feel that I am being respected and feel free.
Well, we've run out of time. That's all we have to get to you for with this Women's Parliament. Now, on Monday, tomorrow in fact, there will not be a broadcast of View from the House because of an extended morning live. I'm done.
Thank you for joining us. Goodbye.
Your caboose, a little